Texas Congressman Lance Gooden joins us now. Do you think that any part of Texas or the state as a whole needs a second lockdown?
Absolutely not. And those numbers you cited are a result of increased testing. It stands to reason the more people you test, the more positives are going to be identified. Our prisons have been infected for months now. They're finally getting tested, so those numbers are going up. But the hospitalization number you cited, we're not even approaching halfway or a quarter of capacity. There's absolutely no reason to go backward. And really, the whole purpose of this shutdown originally was to slow it down and make sure the hospitals could cope. Our hospitals are coping just fine. We have plenty of capacity, and we're not opening back up because we think the virus is gone or perhaps it's safer. We're opening up because we can't afford to stay shut down anymore. There's no appetite to move back and close things down across the state of Texas. People are sick of being at home. They also can't afford to be at home. Businesses are struggling, and this has really hurt people that have to physically be at their workplace. Yesterday, I spoke with someone who works at a salon. She hasn't made any money in the last 2 months. It's not like some people who can just take their laptop home and still be productive. There are people who have really suffered, and we can't afford to close back down.
All right, no going back, says Congressman Gooden. Now, how about this? The House and the Congress is talking about, with the White House, maybe a $2 trillion new stimulus plan. Here's what Arizona Congressman Andy Biggs had to say about it in the last hour. Bear with me, Congressman. Roll that tape, please.
You need to get rid of that incentive pay to stay unemployed. That's what you need to get rid of, so people will come back. I just talked with people yesterday in my state. They said our biggest problem is we can't get the people to come back to work for those entry-level jobs that we're paying 15, 16 bucks an hour for because they're getting that bonus payment. I think we can do this without spending a whole lot more money.
Okay, you heard him, Congressman. Think we can do this without spending a whole lot more money. Are you in agreement?
Absolutely, 100%. It's absolutely crazy that now that economies are opening back up, that we are paying people and encouraging people not to work. Small businesses are struggling. They can't get people back to work. And an interesting proposal came out, was floated by the White House this week, of incentivizing people to go back to work that have jobs. I'd be much more inclined to vote for something that incentivized people to go back to work rather than incentivizing them to stay at home when jobs are going unfilled.
You don't object to any and all new spending. You object to spending which might keep people at home for longer. Can I summarize it like that?
You absolutely can. That's a job well done.
Okay, well, thank you very much. But the objective, from your point of view, is to get the president re-elected. And for that, you might need to spend some government money, right?
Yes, and to be clear, my objective is to do what's best for the country. And I think combined with all the other things that will help our economy, re-electing the president is at the top of that list, yes.
Congressman Lance Gooden, you always answer the questions directly, and we like that. Thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you.